Smoky, smoky, okie dokie, I'm feeling phony. I miss my homies, the pen don't know me, the pad is lonely, while the words disown me and the stories are floating away. As the world is slowly turning from truth while I play. The Janja weed is black, the Sudanese need help, but your concern is how come Thabo Besta's mom is black? They say that Moscow attacked, Ukraine just fighting back. They're faking news, not telling you about those NATO tanks. Lining up all along Putin's fence, now he's tense. War machines piling stocks of arms in Vlad's backyard. The old excuse they often use, defense, that's a farce. Cause when the Kremlin speaks the same, the uproar is immense. Let's not start. You see, it might distract from the violent acts that we saw go down right inside Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque during the holy month of Ramadan, Nohal. And you still wonder why we're left in the dark like a 30% pass mark. An illiterate mind is a gold mine. For the powerful up high, it's easy to drag behind. Keep in line, convinced with the voguish rhetoric of the time and propaganda spun by doctors in rhyme. While ESCOM continues to comply with a contract to supply neighboring countries who apply with continuous power for their lights. Perhaps it's for the best. So we can load shed from the 702 powered FMs that seek an end to the Sky Newsroom's Africa's cities press at Sunday Times like a minute in New York Times. So the wily fox, as a daily maverick, can mail a guardian for ENCA to seek and feed pain where jaded alarmists fake power through booths while Al Jazeera ignores Russia today and all its complaints about the censorship game that MultiChoice plays, all to try and blind the real housewives of the shacks to the legacy of generations of Big Brother antics, thinking it will make them frantic, using independent and impartial to describe the South African broadcasting marshal. But their digital vibes are incorruptible, which made the lockdown drive interruptible. So never forget who is culpable for the death of Collins Khoza, who was killed in Alexandra on the 10th of April in 2020, or else they'll start to think they're untouchable. They have to know the situation is combustible. Our values and morals are not adjustable. Their flimsy systems are destructible. Their shady dealings are discoverable. Popular periodic people protests are instructional. Marlero narna logo baiza o kare bari ina le sniper via le gasho go lo bona slap tiger ko bo smao. We take the bait when loud mouths in red who are less than 10% claim to represent the hopes and dreams of those who live in mental tents. Our cries are short-lived when our employees don't serve the public and the mayor of a coastal town owns a mansion with some German or Italian supercars. Here's a tip for those counselors who want to live like stars. Also the tenderpreneurs who can't seem to think too far. Get the job done. Like a poet with their craft. Fix the potholes and buy equipment for the hospital staff. Get the food to the schools and build a lab for science art. Don't let the taps run dry and maintain the parks. Build proper housing where jobs are, with public transport fit for monarchs. In other words, increase the benchmarks. So when your greedy hands embark on the thieving that's your hallmark, the citizens won't be quick to bark. Cause all their needs will be met and you can get what you can get. Get my set? Or is it smoky, smoky, okie dokie? You're feeling phony, you miss your homies, the pen don't know thee, the pad is lonely, while the words disown me and the stories are floating away, as the world is slowly turning from truth while you play.